Hello, Ghost Girls. Welcome to the revamped Ghost Girls Ghost Stories podcast. I am your host, Abby, and today I am joined with
Livy!
We also have Kylie as part of our Ghost Girls, and Kaylin is one of the OG Ghost Girls as well, so hopefully you meet them at some point in time. What is the goal of this channel itself? My sub-question is, what is your goal? Why do you currently ghost hunt?
Originally, when we started ghost hunting, it was fun because we're all friends from high school, and when we first started doing it, I know you and Kylie were into it. I wasn't that too into, like, ghosts. I've never been someone who's been so into, I guess, like, faith or, like, stuff like that. At first, I was like, this is, like, cool, and, like, I don't know. I think I was just here for, like, obviously hanging out with you guys, because you guys are, like, my closest friends home. Especially since we started off with Selma. That was, like, our first trip, and, like, so much has happened during that first ghost hunting. And going back, no spoilers.
No spoilers!
Some stuff happened there, and I'm like, oh god. I want to be able to either, like, see if I can connect deeper with whatever I had going on there. It was White Hill, right? With the Estes method.
Yes.
Them being very responsive through me, I don't know.
You had a whole conversation.
It was scary!
I guess for me, my goal is, I guess, just to prove to everyone that ghosts are real, but also to myself repeatedly. Each time I go ghost hunting, I feel like I'm reproving my belief in that. I'm one of those see and believe it type people. Like, I'm not religious. The fact that I believe in ghosts is strictly because I've seen weird things happen. So when I go through a period of time where weird things aren't happening, I start to, like, question my belief. And then every time I go ghost hunting, it's just like, oh, okay, this is why I believe in this thing. Also, I want to see if all these places that they say are haunted are actually haunted or not. I'm trying to prove those other YouTubers and TV shows right or wrong.
It is. I never had, like, a strong belief, I guess, until doing, like, actual ghost hunting. It's kind of, like, opened something up. Like, not saying, like, my third eye is opened, but, like, it's opening up my mind, you know?
I can tell that you're getting opened up. You look at someone like Kylie or Rose, and it's like, man, how do you do that? You're slowly getting there. I feel like you're slowly starting to, like, feel more things and see more things, like, each time we go out. I wish I could be like that. I feel like I'm just, like, closed off to everything. I am open to it, but I don't know how to make the spirit see that I'm open to it. Like, I want to see something.
When we first went to Selma, there were some ghosts who definitely did not
They did not like me. Maybe that's why I was underwhelmed the second time, because I was like, nothing is really happening for me. I felt like it was happening, like, around me and to everyone else. Nothing was happening to me.
Right.
And I want something to happen to me.
Oh,
Which probably I shouldn't say that, but
I will give you all of that.
Okay, I'll take it from you.
Take it from me, please.
My next question is, what got you into ghost hunting?
Maybe it's Ghost Girls. Yeah, it's you guys. When we first all just started recording together, when you did, like, those film projects, like the Cannibal Cult film project that you did for film school.
Going through film school and looking back on that, that was the worst film in existence. Don't ever copy anything you saw me doing.
I had so much fun, though. It was fun.
I need to give you the link to my thesis. You should see how much I've improved.
Okay. It's also just hanging out with you guys. Sorry, that's cheesy or whatever, but I love my friends.
It's true, though. Like, it's something that bonds us and brings us together. It's like, I feel like it's like the core of us, but then we, like, extend beyond it.
Yes. We trauma bond, and then we have more to bond on.
I guess for me, when I was a little kid, I was obsessed with ghosts. It was because my cousin Ashley force-fed ghost adventures to me.
Oh my god.
And so, if this channel ever does take off, we have her to thank for that. You know, growing up, then I, like, lost my belief in ghosts until how Ghost Girls first started forming was in Mr. McCarthy's broadcasting class. Me, Kylie, and Kaylin, we had got assigned a documentary project. I think it was Kylie's idea. She had mentioned something about ghosts, and I was like, well, I happen to have a few pieces of ghost hunting equipment from when I was obsessed with ghost hunting when I was younger. And so we were like, okay, we're gonna go ghost hunting. And she was like, I can get access to firehouses. Let's see if these firehouses are haunted. I went in thinking, this is a joke. nothing is gonna happen. I think it was the second firehouse. Kaylin and I both heard something, and that scared me enough to run out of the room, but I was still like, eh. And then we
Right.
went to the third one. I don't remember it all in detail, but like I just remember we'd be downstairs and we'd start hearing like footsteps and stuff upstairs, or
Oh.
we'd be upstairs and then we'd hear it downstairs. We were the only people in the building, so I don't know what was happening. That's what got me to believe. There was like the spirit box was just being too accurate with its responses. They saw things. Kylie got touched. We were standing in a dark closet together with the spirit box, and
Oh.
suddenly she just smacks my hand and the spirit box falls out of it and almost breaks.
Oh my God. Yeah, Kylie does get like touched a lot by these ghosts.
They love her. They're attracted to her.
Ugh.
And then nothing happens to me.
Ugh. One day, Abby, one day.
One day.
One day it's gonna happen and it's gonna be scary, but it'll be
One
great.
day it's gonna happen, and then I'm gonna be like, I take everything back.
It's gonna be the demon orphans.
In a few weeks, Ghost Girls will be ghost hunting in Gettysburg. I'm counting on the demon to be the one that scares me. I need the demon. Okay, I shouldn't put this out there, but I need the demon to do something that doesn't hurt me but scares me.
Okay,
Like,
fair.
I want to run out of the orphanage.
I think like with every adventure, we go into it with expectations. I think we need to start beforehand, just like
Lowering those expectations.
Yeah.
It's like we go in with high expectations, then nothing happens for a bit, and we get frustrated. And then once we start giving up, that's when stuff starts happening. I keep forgetting that this is like the thing with most places, is it takes like a while for the spirits to warm up to you and then start communicating with you. And so
Yeah.
we need to have that patience with them, and I just don't have patience.
real. And I agree. And that's fair.
My third question, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most, how much do you believe in spirits?
I'm gonna give it a solid 8.5.
Okay.
Just because I won't say too much because I don't know if this will come out before the Selma video.
This is definitely coming out before the Selma video.
But I think what happened there has definitely opened up my mind a bit to like some things that I don't want to confront just yet.
Uh-huh.
I think it's like I'm connecting dots, and I think I'm really excited for Gettysburg.
Yeah.
Spoiler!
We're not going to Gettysburg. What?
No, we're not going to Gettysburg.
For me, I'd say I'm either at a 7.5 or an 8,
Yeah?
depending on the day. And I want something to bring me up to a 9.5. I'll never say I'm a 10. I don't think anyone should ever say they're a 10 because there's always room for error.
Yes, always room for speculation.
Never be 100% certain about anything.
Yes, always be wondering.
Except always be 100% certain about yourself.
Yes. Oh, this is not Ghost Girls anymore. This is Girls Who Give Inspiration.
Therapy girls.
Therapy girls. We're gonna need therapy girls.
Maybe. We'll see what happens at the orphanage. I think this is going to be like a segment that I do at the end of every episode. Tell me a ghost story. Any ghost story that you have from your own experience or someone you know.
This was forever. Like, this was when I was in first grade. They were holding one of those big movie nights where they had the giant screen outside. The school was closed off and everyone was outside. Well, me and like a couple of like my childhood friends and stuff like that, we went inside because we're dumb. We like to do things we're not supposed to do.
Yep.
And we're walking around and we go to like, I think one of my classrooms. It wasn't only me who saw it. It was this other kid that was with us, but it was a figure. I think this is like, this could be 100% fake. I saw red eyes.
Oh, that's kind of spooky. Describe this thing. It just had red eyes, but was it like a shadow? Like, what was it?
Cause like, I was like, okay, it could be like red blinking dots. Like, okay, Livy, maybe you're crazy. Like, it could be red blinking dots. But when I looked into it as a kid, I remember feeling a soul or like something there. It kind of had a shape, but it was weird.
It's kind of
But-
like what you saw, spoiler alert, at Selma.
Ooh!
It had a shape, but it was weird, wasn't it? It was wavy, you said.
Yeah, but that one was more human-like. This felt like, I want to say animalistic in a way. Because I wasn't the only one who saw it, and then we all ran out kind of screaming. It could just be a child's imagination. Or it could have been something.
I mean, Rose, my sister, she's more like Kylie, like she sees things. When she moved to New York, she started seeing this shadow figure with yellow eyes everywhere, following her, just like popping up out of nowhere, trying to scare her. And she just ignored it and it went away. Which I think that's just a manifestation of some type of fear. I don't think it was like a demon. I think it was her anxiety manifested itself
Yeah.
like physically, and she could like I don't even know if that's possible, but I just feel like it was her anxiety manifested itself physically, and since she can see that stuff, she was able to see it.
Whoa.
Which, if I could see my anxiety, it's over.
I don't want to see my anxiety. I'm good. I definitely feel like I just remember the eyes. It didn't feel like dots. It was like looking into like someone's eyes.
Eyes are the window to the soul,
Yes,
and you could like feel the
yes.
soul, yeah.
Yes. I also have something to add. Like, this has nothing to do with the story, but I found out one of my old coworkers from Lane Bryant, she like is very like in tune with ghosts.
Uh-huh.
But she does have a younger like child ghost that roams around her house that likes to mess with the doors and stuff like that. Like she would
Hmm.
telling me like, some days just like walking down the hallway, like I can feel something following me, and she's just like, bugger off.
There's worse things that could be following you.
Yeah, if I had to choose between a scary, shapeless demon or some random kid, I'd probably choose the kid.
I know, kids can be scary though.
They can, but I feel like I could maybe deal with it. I don't know. I feel like you're a kid.
I think I'd always be questioning if the kid was actually a kid or a demon in disguise. Versus with the shadow figure, it's like, okay, that's just an entity. It could be good, it could be bad, but also I see it for what it is.
Ooh,
Yeah, you could look at it either way. My ghost story is kind of mine, kind of cousin Ashley's, and also kind of my dad's, I guess. We always used to go to this one town in the summer called Jim Thorpe. So we'd always rent a house that's like on the very upper end of the main street. I think it was my cousin was there for a week, and we were only there for like 3 days. And like the
right.
day after we left, it was nighttime. There was a thunderstorm. Suddenly there's a knock on the door, and she answers it, and it's a cop. Like, she's like, "What are you doing here?" And the cop's like, "We received a call from this house." And
What?
she's like, "Well, we didn't call anyone." And it was from the landline. So she like contacted the landlord, and he was like, "Oh, I guess it like the landline, no one uses it, but it must like the storm must have tripped it somehow. So it could have been that, and they accidentally called 911 somehow that way." So we just chalked it up to that. And then the next summer, my father was on the couch watching TV at night, and there was a thunderstorm, and then there's a knock on the door, and then there's a cop, and the cop says the same thing. There was a call from inside the house. None of us called the cops. And
Ew.
so we assume, oh, it's just the landline. And then we tell the landlord, oh, that thing with the landline happened again. And the landlord's like, we got rid of the landline. So it was literally impossible for anything in the house to call the police, and yet the police showed up.
Ew, what the hell?
That coincidence isn't even like the only thing. There was one night where I was in the room next to like the main bathroom, and I woke up at like 3 a.m. and I heard someone just rummaging through everything in the bathroom. I was like, oh my God, who is in there? And why are they like pulling open all the drawers and stuff like that? And
Ew.
I like listened and listened, and they never came out. So I just fell back to sleep. And then the next morning, my Aunt Ida said that she was awake at like 3 a.m. So I'm like, okay, she was the one in the bathroom. And she was
Right.
like, I had to go to the bathroom, but I was scared to go because it sounded like someone was in there. I'm like, okay, so everyone else was asleep. The only two people awake weren't in the bathroom. So I don't know what was in there, but that just kind of like reaffirmed, okay, maybe this place is a bit haunted.
Ew, I don't like that. Can ghosts use the phone?
I was like, okay, maybe someone died here during a thunderstorm and like they tried to call the cops and it didn't work or something. And maybe it's like some type of residual energy. I tried to look into if anyone died on the property, but I was like, I wasn't little, but I was still young, so I didn't really exactly know how to look that stuff up. So I didn't get any information.
And this was only up in like Jim Thorpe.
Yeah, well, Jim Thorpe is a very haunted town.
I know, we need to make our way over there.
The inn, like on the main street, is like very haunted, but you have to like
Okay.
book a room for like 2 nights in order to get a room. And then ghost hunting in a hotel is just hard anyway because there's people all around. So like
Yeah,
anything that you hear is
could
probably
be.
just another person. Thank you, Ghost Girls, for watching. We'll
Yes,
see you in future episodes and in future videos. We will see you on the other side.
bye!